Okay, Unit 8, Targets 3 and 4. Homework number 40. Need to draw a triangle and label everything before you can even start the problem. So I've done that already. Triangle DEF with centroid K and medians DH, EJ, and FG. And really this problem is analyzing the relationship between those segments. So remember that you can take the short compared to the long as a ratio of 1 to 2. So the short is always going to be half as long as the long segment. The long segment is going to be twice as big as the short segment. When we say short, we mean from the centroid to the midpoint. When we say long, we mean centroid to the vertex. I know that's a little bit hard to read, but that's okay. So short to long. We also have a relationship of a 1 to 3 and 2 to 3 for short to median and long to median. And so we really have the relationship of half as long for short to long, 1/3 of the length from short to median, and 2/3 of the length from the long segment to the median. So we'll start with A. EJ to KJ. EJ is the median. The median is equal to how many times the small part? So there's KJ in yellow, that's the small part. The small part is 1/3 of the median. So if I know the median length, EJ, I need to take the small part times 3. 3 times the small part will give me the median. For B, it says DK. DK is, DK is the segment from the centroid to the vertex compared to KH. So DK compared to KH. DK is going to be twice as much as KH because KH is going to be half as much as DK. So DK is going to equal 2 times KH because DK is twice as large. Part C, FG is equal to something compared to KF. FG is the entire median. KF is from the centroid to the vertex. And what we know is that from the centroid to the vertex has a 2 to 3 relationship with the median. Or another way of thinking about that is that the segment from the centroid to the vertex, KF, is 2/3 of the median. So that one you might have to do a little bit of math or algebra. If KF is 2/3 of the median is FG, but in the question they have FG by itself. The way to get FG by itself is to multiply by the reciprocal. So I multiply both sides by 3/2. 2/3 times 3/2 is 6/6, which is 1. And so this gives me FG is equal to 3/2 times KF. So I need a 3/2 times KF. Might have to go back and watch that again. And then part D says KG compared to FG. So KG is the small part of the segments. Okay, KG is the small part from the centroid to the midpoint. And that's going to be half as big as KF. KG is going to be 1/3 of the size of FG. So my answer here is going to be 1/3. And so go back and see the difference between question A and question D. In question A, they say the median equals 3 times the smaller part. On question D, they say the smaller part is 1/3 of the median.